This is CCTV footage, Shiv, that I believe that is coming in right now that we're getting to our viewers.
It's 8:45, so it's actually just minutes before the crash actually took place. 8:45 is when, all right, so
there it is.
So 8:46 confirmed now, Shiv, that you had the exact moment of impact. 8:46, the CCTV close to that airstrip in Baramati. And this is the exact moment of impact where you see in just a while, behind that shed, looks like some kind of a roadside eatery, you will see a ball of flame go up. And that is the moment when the private plane crashed, carrying Arjit Pawar and four other people on board.
So, from this angle, from this direction that the CCTV has captured this image, it suggests that it's pretty much in the distance because you can't see the aircraft going down. So it's obviously slightly over the horizon. Remember, the horizon line disappears after about a kilometer and a half. That's how little vision we actually have when we're looking in a straight line. And here, that ball of flame appears to be just beyond the horizon line, where that huge plume and that fireball erupts into that plume of smoke. The aircraft is not visible, so it is possible that the aircraft was attempting to land. That is something we already know. So it must have had some kind of a controlled descent. Didn't simply dive out of the sky as some people might be thinking in their minds when they look at a fireball of this kind. But remember that when an aircraft is approaching the ground, and again, I want to issue that disclaimer that we don't know yet all the circumstances or the criteria under which this aircraft went down. But it seems that the aircraft was, descending in a controlled manner, may have misjudged altitude. Poor visibility is what the pilot had reported, even though, Padmaja and Vedika, I want to point out that in these images, visibility doesn't appear to be an immediate problem. But again, I don't want to jump the gun on that because visibility means different things at different altitudes. In just a few hundred feet of altitude, visibility can change very, very dramatically, especially in winter conditions. So this establishes, what was borne out by the earlier image we saw of the complete destruction and the debris field that we saw, that this was not a crash landing. This was not any kind of controlled landing. This was a catastrophic impact.
And Shiv, we're being told that the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, a team is on its way from Delhi to Pune, and they will get to Baramati in a while to inspect and start the investigation of what happened here.
That's right. And images like these, and remember that if you've got CCTV pictures of this angle of the impact, it's quite reasonable to assume that there will be other images as well, including from the Baramati airfield itself, even though the possibility of that is a little less because, as I understand it, and as the data coming in from flight radar suggests, the impact point was a few kilometers away from the airfield. So remember, it may not have been able to capture it, but this seems to be a couple of kilometers from where it has impacted. All such visual evidence becomes extremely crucial to the investigation. They've got material evidence in terms of the mangled debris on the ground. The flight data recorder would have been recovered already. The tail portion of the plane that you saw, which was largely intact, that in fact is where the black box of the aircraft is stored. That becomes front and center to the investigation. But apart from all of that, this information, the visual information, becomes crucial. Take your, I take your memory back to Flight AI 171. CCTV video and mobile video had captured every aspect of that aircraft going down. And that's one of the reasons why, the preliminary investigation report was able to come out so quickly. In this particular case, I wonder whether this visual and maybe other visuals will help them, figure out what just happened. Just one slightly unsettling nugget that we've just picked up. The 2023 accident that this aircraft, faced in Mumbai, Padmaja and Vedika, a final accident report more than 2 years later is still not out. There's only a preliminary report. The DGCA did not come out with a final report, so we don't know yet what happened in that respect. I don't want to conjecture, but maybe that'll be part of this investigation.